Okay, so what we're going to look at quickly is something called the mean value theorem and the average value theorem. Mean and average have the same meaning in math. So the mean value theorem is the background to finding what we call the average value of a function. And it's really kind of a common sense theorem. What it says is if you have an area under a curve. So I graphed this using Desmos. My area is right here. The mean value theorem basically says somewhere in the same interval between 1 and 3, there has to be a rectangle with a certain height that has the same area as 7.1939. So I need a rectangle somewhere in here that has the same area. Well, if I know the area is equal to 7.1939, and I know that the length of this rectangle would be 4 minus 1, so this length is 3, I could actually find that height. So if I took this area and I divide by the length, I could find the height. So the base is 3, if you want to use base and height. So the base is 3. So if I take this area, divide by 3, I get approximately 2.4. So right here, 2.4, I'm struggling, there we go, 2.4. This green rectangle would have the same shape, or the same area, not the same shape, the same area as my area under the curve. And that has to be guaranteed because rectangles are a basic shape. So the mean value theorem guarantees that every area under a curve has a rectangle somewhere in there that has the same area. And you always know the base because it's going to be the same as your A and B value. What you're going to be trying to find is the height. That height, that h, we actually call f of c. That height is what we call the average value. So that's where the mean value and the average value come in place. So when I ask for the average value of something, you're actually looking for the height of the rectangle that has the same area as the area under the curve. I have on here another one just to kind of show you. Here's another, this function's like x squared. So if I move these values, so if my area gets smaller, the height of my rectangle gets smaller. Does that make sense? So that means the area of your rectangle is smaller. So right here, my blue area and my red area are the same. Whatever this distance is from the x up to this point, f of c, that height is the average value. So if I move this again, like right here, oh, I can't get there exactly. Right there, the average value is almost 2. So you could just keep looking at that. What you're going to do now is you're going to work through this Desmos and figure out how you can find the average value. It's pretty easy. It's integrating and then dividing by your base length. All right, good luck. Work through the whole Desmos.